Hey Clashers, we're back again. I'm Community Manager Darian Morlick.
And I am Game Designer Einar Jos.
And we're here with our second Town Hall 12 preview video. So in the last video, we talked about the new Town Hall 12, how it's weaponized to defend itself. And we also talked about the new upgrade levels for the defenses. And we also mentioned, very briefly, the Siege Workshop. So now we are here to talk about the new Siege machines and a new troop, the Electro Dragon. So to start off, let's talk about the Siege machines. These are units, they're not exactly troops, but they're built in the Siege Workshop, right?
Right.
So what do?
Siege machines are built in Siege Workshop, like you said, which is a new building available on Town Hall 12. For Town Hall 12, we wanted to also not just do something on the defensive side, but also do something on the attacking side. We had a lot of ideas, and we thought of different ways of how we could actually kind of change up the gameplay on Town Hall 12. At the same time, not make it too more complex, like with the defenses.
Right.
Like not making it too complex or more complex compared to Town Hall 11, let's say. So Siege machines was an idea that resonated with everyone because it kind of feels natural for Clash to have Siege machines. Things that break through walls or go over walls. Something that lets you break into the village.
Right.
And what they are and how they work is that Siege machines are something that you actually put in your clan castle, and they are sort of like a vessel for your clan castle troops to carry out their attack better.
So how many different Siege machines are they getting?
At launch of Town Hall 12, we will have 2 Siege machines, but we definitely want to add more as we go on.
So the first one, the battery ram, kind of like a Trojan horse type of thing, right?
Yeah. So there's pretty much the split is there's a ground one and there's an air one. So the ground one is a sort of a battle ram. And what it does, it's very big and it kind of hates walls. So it goes towards the town hall and it will smash through pretty much any walls that are in its way.
Until it gets destroyed.
Yes. And once it gets destroyed, it will automatically deploy your clan castle troops. So your clan castle won't be lost when it gets destroyed. Right. It will just be the moment where they actually exit the siege machine and kind of do their own thing.
And the second siege machine is the Zeppelin.
Yes. So this is a flying siege machine, sort of like a Zeppelin-shaped balloon. And what it does is it also heads for the town hall, but since it's a flying unit, it actually ignores walls. And it will drop bombs while it goes. So it will do damage on the path that it takes. And once
the Zeppelin gets shot down, it deploys its troops.
Same thing as with the battle ram siege machine. It deploys the troops and off they go doing their own thing. One thing to note as well is in both cases, with both siege machines, you can actually deploy the troops manually by tapping the siege machine button again.
So you're basically introducing a brand new type of strategy where you can control how the siege machines go, the siege machines go directly to the town hall, but you can control when those troops gets released.
Right.
So this creates an entirely new strategy as far as how you deploy troops in your clan castle, and really kind of births a lot of new ideas for attacks.
Right. So, for example, with the ground siege machine, the battle ram siege machine, we see it as being super useful for funneling, for example, because it will be something that creates a hole. You might have to have some units to tank for it, because it doesn't take that much damage to destroy, but if you actually protect it successfully, it will make a hole all the way to the town hall. And then similarly, the Zeppelin, it will be a great vessel for deploying clan castle troops, for example, on specific defenses. So I could see an Eagle artillery being in between the town hall and my Zeppelin, and then when the Zeppelin is actually on the artillery, I will deploy the clan castle troops and try to take it out.
Just load it with a bunch of Valkyries.
Yeah, for example, drop rage.
Or, drop clone and then rage. That could be fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of different combinations. That's exactly what we wanted out of this feature.
Now that we've covered the Siege Workshop and the 2 new siege machines that will help deliver your troops into the heart of the enemy base, let's talk about a new shocking revelation, the new troop.
Yes, we mentioned it in the beginning. So we have a new dragon troop.
And it's an elixir troop.
Yes, it's an elixir troop instead of being a dark elixir troop. So, new elixir troop for the normal barracks will be unlocked on Town Hall 11 instead of 12. So everyone who's on 11 can get their hands on it. It's sort of a bigger brother of the current existing dragon that we have in the game. It will take more housing space, and it will have more HP, and it will be slower, and it breathes lightning.
So it's kind of reminiscent of the Mega Tesla from the Builder base.
Yeah, a little bit.
How so?
So the lightning that the dragon breathes, the new dragon breathes, is it jumps between the buildings. So if your buildings are close together, it can jump up to 4 times between the buildings. And the damage it deals is actually reduced with each jump. So it's not as OP as it sounds on.
It's pretty devastating when you get them in a swarm.
Yeah. But due to the big housing space requirement, you can't actually bring that many into battle. So it's a pretty beefy unit.
So, and one of the interesting things about this new dragon is it creates a new strategy where the dragon placement to maximize its lightning jumps becomes really important.
Yeah, and the kind of like looking for the right path for the lightning.
Right.
So you want to the lightning to hit the right buildings.
And what happens when the dragon dies?
It unleashes vengeance from the skies. So it drops essentially an equivalent to a lightning spell when it gets killed. So anyone close to the dragon will take damage from the lightning.
And this is just a friendly reminder that the Hammer Jam is still going on. So during the season of upgrades, upgrade times for all your buildings are reduced by 50%, so it's a perfect opportunity for all you Town Hall 9s and 10s and 11s to finally start getting cracking on some of those upgrades that you've been kind of putting off.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's all we've got for now. See you guys in Town Hall 12.
See you there.